Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We would like to say thanks for coming our presentation. The Honorable Miss Dian Mega MPD and all of my friends. In this occasion, we will explain about material development. The speaker 1 is by me and the speaker 2 is Putri Lenggok Geni. Now I'm going to explain about definition of material development. According to Pannen, 1995, material is a material or subject matter that is systematically arranged which teachers and students use in the learning process. Material or other terms are a very unique and specific technique material. And definition material about Nonan. Material development is basically dealing with selection, adaptation, and creation of teaching. Thus, anything which is done by readers, teachers, or learners to provide source of language input and exploit those sources in a way which maximizes the likelihood to intake. So I think that's all my explanation about material development. And next material will be explained by Putri Lenggok Geni. To Putri, time is your.
Well, we come to the principles of material development. It is according to Tomlinson 2011. There are several principles related to the development of material in language teaching. The first one is the material should have a strong effect. In other words, the materials should achieve the impact. The second one is the material should be able to help students feel comfortable. And the third, the material should be able to help students build their self-confidence. And then the next principle is what is taught should be appropriate and useful for students. And then materials should require and facilitate student self-investment. And then students must be prepared to acquire the points being taught. And the last one is the material should introduce students to the use of language authentically. Okay, next, the procedure of developing materials. There are 4 procedures. The first is analysis. At the stage, what needs to be done is to identify the initial behavior of students. This is related to their level of mastery and ability in the field of science or subject to be given. How far have students mastered the content of the subject? A good introduction to the initial behavior and initial characteristics of students is needed to determine students' needs, then design teaching materials that are useful for students. And the second one is design. At this design, teachers are asked to formulate learning objectives, develop subject concept maps, and develop an outline of learning program. And then development. To develop teaching materials properly, the following points can help teachers start developing materials. The first one is write what can be written, perhaps in the form of worksheets, part of a textbook, or practical guide. Second, don't feel that we have to start sequentially for chapter 1 or topic 1, etc. Start where we feel we can start, and then write or develop teaching materials for students we know. And the last, remember that the teaching materials developed must be able to provide learning experiences to students as a teacher can provide experiences. And the last, evaluation and revision. Evaluation is a process to get various reactions from various parties to the teaching materials being developed. This reaction should be seen as input for improving teaching materials and making teaching materials of higher quality. used for learning can be understood, can be read well, and can teach students. In addition, evaluation is also needed to improve teaching materials so that they become good teaching materials.
Okay, I think that's all our explanation about material development. I'm so sorry for our mistake. Thank you for attention.